First of all, who are you?
Marlo Anderson.
And are you? Is Mike Anderson your brother?
Yes.
He's your oldest brother.
Yes.
And what kind of relationship do you guys have right now today?
Well, we don't really have much of a relationship, I guess. Don't have much conversation.
Do you think it's because me and you friends?
Sometimes.
I think so, but it doesn't matter because what we're banded together on this, right? You know what happened, right?
Yeah, I know what happened.
It happened in my case, right?
Yeah, because I even wrote the my statement to the FBI, so that tells a lot, I think.
And also, you sit there and seen some of the things that happen. Now, when you visit Mike to go pick up the car, you went over there and Tricia gave you a ride.
Oh, back in 2011.
Yeah, let me answer the question. I'll give you the date. You answer the question.
Oh, okay.
Okay, on August the 30th of 2011, what was the statement he said to you about seeing the car?
What was his what statement?
Yeah, what did he say? He said, what did he say? Did he say he seen the car, the dark colored car facing the east?
Oh, that red car over here across from the field?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he seen a car there that day when he drove by.
Hmm.
Red four-door car.
Yeah. But he didn't say who was in it.
No, he didn't say who was in it.
Now, today of all the things that's going on, do you think he may have something to do with that? With Beeson this action out on the gravel road that day to the west of here when I came back and said that they got that bitch. His reaction. What was his reaction?
Oh, that day when you saw him on the tractor, there was no reaction. He just looked straight ahead, didn't say a word.
Yeah.
Every time you said something to him, he didn't say nothing. I don't remember him saying a word. Looked straight ahead and didn't say anything.
Now, Beeson, me, I was facing a lot of time, and he came to court. Don't you think he would have had something to say?
Well, yeah, you thought, you think he would say anything like, well, that's great, that's good to hear, that's good news. You think he'd say something, but didn't say nothing.
Okay. Now, back in August of 2017, when Preston came out here to bring you the keys to the car.
Preston didn't come out here.
Who came out here?
Just some deputy. I don't know who he was.
Okay. When they said that you should, what did he say? I thought Preston said that.
He did say it, but he called me on the phone.
Preston did?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He just said they got you on a 24-hour mental hold.
For what? He didn't say what for?
No, just a 24-hour hold.
Okay, and what else did he quote to you about me?
Oh, I just said, well, that's great. He said he was going to help me roof my house today. Well, he said, well, in the long run, you'll probably be better off, is what he said.
Why do you think he said that?
Because I think he's probably knows something or he's up to something.
Exactly.
Or he's playing along with somebody's game.
Exactly. Okay, now the action of your family happened after they found out that do you think they already knew what was going on? Sure, because they, quite sure they did, because the young girl, the blonde girl, did you know her? The blonde girl that came over here with Mike and Mark that day in August of 2017?
Oh, yeah.
They showed you the video. Do you know her name?
Yeah, her name. I know her name.
What's her name?
Her name's Shannon.
Shannon what?
Don't know her last name.
Have you ever hung out with her?
Just once I saw her and Mike at a dance. They happened to show up.
What was Teresa?
I don't know where she was. Probably at home. I don't know.
But now don't you felt that's awfully strange? Here, Shannon don't know me, but she's in my personal life, my personal business. Don't you felt that was kind of strange?
Well, she was probably asked to look it up on her phone. Is probably what happened because she's got a smartphone. That's probably what happened.
I don't think she was asked because I'm shooting it to the public, bro. I think she informed Mike and them.
Well, I don't know.
But do you think she may know what actually else is going on?
I really don't know.
With the witness account, the college tuition, and the person that she's hiring?
I doubt it.
You think Mike and them know something going on? When with the quote, I would say so. With the quote when he says, "Well, that could be anyone's voice."
That makes you wonder.
Do you think yes or no? Do you think yes or no?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think you don't know?
No, I really don't know.
Why would you say that when you clearly he said this is what he said.
Well, because I never heard his voice in anything.
No. He said this is what he said. That could be anyone's voice. Now, wouldn't you say he know what's going on? If I quoted that to you, and you asked me a question, I would say yes. You know why? Because based on the when you asked him to hear it, and he said that could be anyone's voice.
Well, you got a point, because when I asked Mark to listen to it, Mark doesn't want to get involved. But then Mark comes over here.
So you would be willing to reverse your answer right now, right?
I guess so, and I put some thought to it. It just seems.
So what would your answer be? Yes or no?
I guess.
Do you think yes or no? Do you think they know what went on and what's going on?
Well, yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Even though I have to bring it out of you, bro. I'm one of the greatest investigators of all time. You feel me? My name is Ricky Cordova, and I am the Dark Knight. I want you to understand that. I want them all to know that. But I think you already knew that. Who dissected my case? Do you think Robin Ike did anything?
Nobody helped you, but you helped yourself.
Did you think Robin Ike defended me?
No.
$5,000 worth of money?
All she did is took advantage of me and took my money.
And my mom's money, right?
Yeah, and your mom's money. And then she's asking you personal questions after court.
What did she ask you?
She asked me if your family had that kind of money.
Well, with a shit-eating grin on her face.
Well, I don't know if she had a shit-eating grin. She just asked that.
Now, September the 1st, do you felt that she did the right thing? Or 2011, when she never mentioned anything, what happened at her place of business? Do you felt that?
Oh, in Judge Zell's court?
Yeah, yes or no?
No, I don't think she did the right thing at all.
Now, I want to collaborate on this. What was her actions when Crystal Johnson walked in the courtroom? Explain it. Where did they go?
Well, Crystal came up and whispered something to her, and then they got up and they walked out of the courtroom.
And came back.
And then they came back in before court started.
And Robin, you remember Robin leaning over next to me and telling me something?
Actually, I don't remember. But she probably did.
But you remember what I told you she said. She said that she wasn't going to tell the judge what happened at her place of business.
Okay.
Remember when I told you that?
Yeah.
I told you that when I got out. Because I couldn't talk to you because I was incarcerated that day. That night when you bonded me out and I got out, I told you that. Right? You remember that?
Yeah.
Now let's go back to in August. Now Mike said they all came running over here after that, right?
When? In this year, you mean?
Yeah.
In 17?
In 17, August 17, all of them. Melanie, Mark, Michael, and Jerry. That day,
and
right?
Shannon.
And Shannon. Do Shannon know me?
Yeah, she met you once.
Where did she meet me at?
That dance up in Hartford some years ago when you were the doorman.
I was the doorman. Did I have any problems then with Mike?
No.
Did I have any mental issues then that day?
No.
What did I do for Mike? What did I do? I ran the door and collected the money, right?
Oh, at that dance? Yeah.
And I gave him every cent of it, right?
Oh, you probably did. I wasn't watching the money. You probably did.
But how much did he pay me?
Well, I think it was $50.
And he made over $1,500 that night.
I don't know what the figure was.
It was like $1,500.
I just know you kept the door open longer, and
yeah.
and it brought in more money for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the note.
He came and asked me. He said, "Rick, what do you think we should do? Close the door or stop?" And I said, "Nah, keep the door open because people are coming, bro."
Yeah,
They're hearing about it.
And I remember you got an extra $160 by keeping it open.
Yeah. 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 How do you feel about that, bro? How do you feel about Mick? Did I ever show you the text with Mick Jensen trying to say that I had some mental illness?
You haven't shown me no texts from him.
But I know I said I didn't. But how do you feel about him saying that?
Well, he doesn't really know you, and like I do.
Yeah. I mean, but
I don't think he wants to know you. I don't think nobody.
how do you feel about your sister saying that they haven't did anything when you clearly hear it's her husband's voice on the audio? How do you feel about that? Are you upset with your sister? I would be upset with
I don't understand why they don't want to listen to it. Why don't they just hear it and get their own thing?
Yeah, because they have did something illegal.
Instead of covering up for the next person, let's just listen to it and see what it is.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting there, oh well, it's this. Oh, it's not that. Well, how do you know? You didn't even listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
How do you feel about your brother Mark saying that he don't want to get involved, but he come running up over here?
Well, it's kind of strange. I think. I don't understand that.
Do you think it's something to do about my case and my case against the state of South Dakota?
No, I think he probably just fell into whatever, maybe what some of the other ones said, and probably wanted to believe it.
But you don't believe it's about my case against the state of South Dakota?
You mean with Mark?
No, I'm just period. You don't believe that don't have nothing to do with it? When clearly you hear they're setting up some accounts? You don't. I think it has something to do with it.
It probably does.
Have you took anything from anyone?
Nope.
Would you take anything from anyone?
Nope. Because that's whatever comes is yours.
That does not need to be said, bro.
Well, but it is. It's the truth. Because you're the victim.
Yeah. Now this is how I feel about it. I know money is the root to all evil. I know Mike, Mark, the girl Shannon, and all whoever, the things that I've been typing is not none of their business. How do you feel?
Well, then if it's not their business, then they shouldn't be looking on your Facebook account and reading it.
No, I'm just saying, for me, what I'm saying is it's not none of their business what went on. Do you agree with that?
No, it's not their business.
Exactly. And
people should be concerned, because that's for what the police department did to you. That should be a concern to everyone, because that's the dirty shit they do.
Yeah. Well, I'm not asking you that, but
it's the truth. It's what I see.
I didn't ask you to give me that answer, but I respect what you're saying, because what went on was very illegal.
Yeah, very illegal. It's in black and white. I read it myself.
If you was in the courtroom that day when the judge ruled that it wasn't no protection order violations, right?
Yeah.
And what did Robin do? Did she mention to the judge about how I had my hand broke? She knew my hand was broke because I was in court with a cast on my hand. She knew my hand was broke, and she knew I had a gun stuck in my
This
back.
is what gets me. If I broke somebody's hand, they'd be after me, slapping charge you on anything else. But somebody breaks your hand, nothing's done.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. She knew that was the girl's brother and a witness in my case, and she felt to mention that to
I
the
know
judge.
she never did the right thing.
How did you feel about that?
I feel like she cheated me. Thought the attorneys are supposed to help people, supposed to be on your side.
How do you feel about Robin Knight?
I think she's a dirty snake. Hear that, everybody? I think you're a dirty snake.
Yeah. Okay. The other day, I'm gonna tell you, when we came out of the roadhouse, I noticed that my brother, he Facebook, and he posted something on one of the videos that he shot that he liked it. My brother Joseph, my older brother.
Oh, he contacted you?
He just, he watching.
Yeah.
They know what Mick and Charles has done. See, this is what Charles Lee didn't know, that my brother is an investigator, and the Vikings up 7-0. My brother is an investigator, and he knows a lot of police officers in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
So whatever went on, either my brother participated in the negative campaign, because I think he has a little, but he didn't know why it was going on, because of the
What happened to you up here?
What happened to I have up here, and Charles Lee and Mick Jensen Charles worked at Arizona Shuttle, at Super Shuttle, and Nick used to work at Arizona Shuttle when he first moved there. I got a picture of him.
Yeah, I told Marcia that before. I told her that before.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and my friend Jerry, which is a friend of my brother's, he grew up with him. He contacted me, wanted Joe's number. So I'm sure he told Joe if he knew something was going on. I'm sure he told my brother.
What do you mean something's going on?
Well, remember I told you that my paperwork came up missing
Yeah.
at Charles' house?
Yeah.
And see what happened is Charles Lee started discussing my personal business, and he came up with the dollar figure when he quoted to you. What was the dollar figure he quoted?
$330 million.
That Ricky thinks the state of South Dakota.
And Ricky thinks he's going to get $330 million. He said.
Now, what do you think of that? Do you think I told him that?
No, because I was dumbfounded, and then I told you right away. When next time I talked to you, I said, "What's this Charles saying? $330 million?"
Yeah, and what do you think that came from? When you hearing the audio, where do you think that came from? Mick Jensen? You think it came from Michael Jensen, your brother-in-law?
I really don't know.
But you hearing the accounts, a witness count of college tuition and the person that she hiring.
Well, they're getting the number from somebody.
They're getting a number from somebody.
I don't know who. I can't sit here and say that come from this guy or that guy because I don't know.
How do you feel about the elected officials that know that this is going on? How do you feel about them as elected officials in the state of South Dakota?
Well, it doesn't look like they're doing their job. Got a guy here not getting treated right by law enforcement, and they just sit back and do nothing.
I think with the powerful police union in America, I think our political figures and politicians are scared of the police forces. With all the brutality and the killing they did illegally, I think they're scared of them, the federal government. Myself, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. All right, Marlo, once again, thanks. This is 106/ the Dark Knight channel. And I just had an interview with Marlo Anderson on the channel. Thank you for your time. May the force be with you, bro.